How to get a credit card without having a social security card in the United States? I have two solutions for this question. If somebody does not have a social security card, it's so hard to apply for so many things, and especially it's almost impossible to get a credit card in the United States. So this video is all about answering this question. And by the way, my name is Miriam and I make videos about personal finance. If you're interested in similar content, please subscribe to my channel and like this video. Probably there are more solutions or workarounds of getting a credit card in the United States without having a social security card. But particularly in this video, I'll be sharing only two solutions for this question. By the way, if you're a student and you have F1 visa in the United States, I would like to share a piece of information that might be very useful for you if you didn't know about it. Even if you don't have a social security card and you are not eligible to work, you are eligible to work on campus. So if you are interested, you can apply to any job inside of your university, and through that job you can get a social security card. So the way how it works is, first, as a student you apply for the on-campus job and you get accepted. So after you have your acceptance letter, you go and apply for the social security card. So it's pretty easy. It just takes a little time to go through all the process, but at the end you can get a social security card, and you also can work up to 20 hours in campus, and you can also earn some money. It's not going to be like huge amount of money, but it's still going to be at least the minimum wage of yours. So say that you are not an international student and you do not hold the status of F1 student, and you have something else. For those people, for those who are not qualified to apply for the social security card at that moment, IRS recommends to apply for ITIN. ITIN is Individual Taxpayer Identification Number. I will link the information about this in the description box below, so you can have more information if you want. Basically, in a nutshell, ITIN is very similar to a social security number. It has 9 digits and it can be used instead of social security number in many cases. Of course, ITIN has a very limited use comparatively to social security number, but still you can use it in order to get a credit card, because some of the banks can accept ITIN instead of the social security card. And for example, in my case, I wanted to obtain ITIN in order to apply for the AdSense, which is Google AdSense, in order to monetize my YouTube channel. So they usually require to have a social security number if the person is in the United States. Then, for example, if there is no social security number, so YouTube, the Google AdSense accepts the individual taxpayer identification number. So this is very great if you're willing to get a credit card in the United States, so you can get it with the ITIN. And even if you want to open a YouTube channel or maybe some other things, you can apply your ITIN in order to get through the process. So moving on to the next solution. And the next solution is to have an alternative credit card. By that I mean you can apply for the credit cards that do not require like credit history or the social security number, or even they do not require to obtain the individual taxpayer identification number. So for those who do not have those documents, there are still some credit cards that are available for especially international students, and I'm gonna show you one of them. While being an international student in the United States, I did some research and found out that there are alternative credit cards which are credible and people use them. This card is specifically set for the international students. The credit card name is Deserve EDU MasterCard for the students. In order to apply for this credit card, you don't need to have a social security card or ITIN, and instead of social security card, they use some other information in order to verify and decide whether to give or not. So I will briefly share what kind of documents they ask instead of the social security and what you need in order to fill in order to apply for this Deserve credit card for the international students. So if you go to the website of this credit card, I will leave the link to it in the description box below if you're interested to check it out. So basically you need some information about yourself, like your obviously your name, address, and it asks for the information such as your school where you study, your tuition, your living costs, and it also asks for the major. It also asks for the bank statements with the available balance that you have on, and also it asks to upload the ID card or the international passport, and it also requires to upload the US visa that you have on your passport. So these are the basic things you need in order to apply for that credit card. So Deserve MasterCard for international students can be one way to go for you if you are interested in getting a credit card. And you can also do your own research, and I know that there are some more credit cards that do not require people to have the social security card, and there are even some credit cards that do not require any credit history. Of course, there are some downsides for those credit cards, because I know that the credit limit is not very high, and some of them have very high interests, and some of them require yearly maintenance fee. So you just want to do your own research and try to apply for those alternative credit cards that do not require any social security card. That's all about today's video. I hope the information was useful for you, and I really hope that at least one of these things will work out for you. If you found this video useful, please like this video and subscribe to my channel if you're interested in personal finance videos. Thank you for staying till the very end of this video, and I hope you get your credit card without a social security number, and see you in the next video.